Hi! Do you want to know what is the best method for you? So this video is going to show you the three methods applied to one trinomial, and you will check what is the best method to factor trinomials for you. So we're going to start with trial and error method, then we're going to apply the factor by grouping, and finally the method of multiplying and divided. So we're going to start. Let's see the polynomial. So remember that for trial and error method, we just have to find the multiplication of the first two, find the multiplication of the last two terms of the binomial, and to be aware of the result. For example, 36x squared and 8. For example, we're going to try with 36 and x. Okay, the multiplication is 36 and x squared, and with 8 and positive 1. Okay, look at 36. If I multiply, it will be negative, and we need that the term in the middle will be negative, and 36 is greater than 8, so we have to check this. If you check it, you will have 36x negative plus 8x. Okay, this is 28, so it's not the answer. It's not 36x and 8. Okay, my brain tells me that any combination of 8, 4, 2 is not going to change so much the result here. So the change that I'm going to do is going to be in 36. We're going to apply, for example, factoring to see that 36 is 18 divided 2. So we're going to use 18 here and 2. 8 times 2 is 16. 18x here will be 18. Negative 18 plus 16 is 2, so it's not the answer. So we're going to prove another division. 9 and 4. 9 and 4. So 9 times negative 1 gets you negative 9. 8 times 4 is 32. 32 minus 9 is 23. But we got it positive, so we gotta change the sign. Negative here and positive. Now we're going to check 9x times 4x, 36x squared. 9x times 1 is 9x minus 8 times 4, 32x. So this is negative 23, and plus negative 8 plus times 1 is 8. So we factor the trinomial using trial and error method. This is the solution. Now, as we know the solution, we're going to try another method. So this is trial and error method. Solution 1, trial and error. Solution 2. Solution 2. Factor by grouping. Okay, remember that to apply factor by grouping, you need to multiply A times C. So A times C. A times C. A is 36 and C is negative 8. So 36 times negative 8 is going to be 240 plus 48 288. And we need to find two numbers whose product is 288 and whose sum is negative 23. So we can try 288. We can start applying the factoring. So it's like 288, a half is 144. Obviously it's not going to get negative 23. A half, 72. 72 times 4. Times 4. No. A half, 3. 36 times 8. 36 times 8. So if you subtract it, no. Let's divide it. 18 times 16. 18 times 16. No. Now divide it. 9 times 32. Okay, we get to 9 and 32. So 9 and 32 is if you have negative 32 plus 9, we have negative 23. So we found the numbers 9 and 32. I'm just going to write now the polynomial using b as negative 32x plus 9x, that is negative 23 minus 8. And now I'm going to apply factor by grouping. So what is the GCF here? GCF here will be 4x factor of 9x minus 8 plus, and here the GCF will be 1, 9x minus 8, and we can factor the GCF. Remember, if you're a beginner, you can write the 1 here in the parentheses to remember that it's a 1. So we have 4x plus 1 factor of 9x minus 8. Okay, and we have the same solution using factor by grouping. Okay, could you notice that here we get to the same numbers, but we did it using factoring, finding the multiples of the number 288? Okay, so because it's kind of the same deal. And finally, we're going to check another option, solution number 3. That is multiply and divide by a. Okay, so I'm just going to multiply and divide the polynomial by a to see what happened. So let me write a fraction here. A is 36 and I have to multiply. So remember that the first term gets the same, 36x, and everything raised to the second power minus 23 36x minus, and we did the multiplication here of a times c, 288. And now we gotta find two numbers whose product is 288 and whose sum is negative 23. Okay, we found it in the last exercise. We just apply factoring to each part, prime factorization of the number 288, and we're getting the numbers. And the numbers we got were 32 and 32 and negative 32 and positive 9. Okay, and simplify. So I'm gonna show you how to simplify the expression. So we have here 36 and 32. We're going to apply the GCF. GCF is 4. So we have 9x minus 8. And here the GCF is 9. We have 4x plus 1. Okay, and notice that 9 times 4 is 36. So we can simplify with this 36, and that's it. So simplify it, we have 9x minus 8 times 4x plus 1. Okay, and this is the way we use the three methods to simplify. Choose the method you like, use the method in which you feel comfortable, but it's very important that you keep like the instructions of the method. Trial and error is more like playing with numbers. Factor by grouping is more like applying another factoring method, and multiply and divide is quite similar to transform the trinomial. Okay, so choose the best method for you, and I hope that you enjoy this video and you learn how to factor trinomials. If you want to check each method by his own, check the other videos. Goodbye.